Hey guys, thanks for watching and welcome to Travis Franco Outdoors. Today I'm going to be reviewing the BRS 3000T stove. So go ahead, follow along, I'll get right into it. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with some general details about this stove. It has two main claims to fame. The first one being, obviously you can tell, it is very small. If I put my hand right behind it, you can tell it fit right into the palm of my hand. Now online advertising says it weighs between 25 and 26 grams. If I got my little kitchen stove here right now, and it says 26 grams, which is equal to about 0.9 ounces. Its second claim to fame is actually its price. Right now you can get this little stove on Amazon for about $18. There really isn't anything like it in its price category. A couple more details about the stove. It's a standard 3 pot holders, little flame adjuster here. It is made almost entirely of titanium, which is the reason it is so incredibly light. And then it has a little bit of copper pieces, mainly just to help the gas intake manifold have nice seals. So when you first get this stove, it will come folded just like that. Comes with this little bag that'll hold it. It's wonderful because this little bag is actually the perfect size to hold it. Boom. What you're going to do, you can take it out. Unfolding it's very easy. I like to go ahead, let everything just kind of hang down before I finish pushing the arms down. And there you have it. Now, as I said earlier, it is a canister stove, so installation of this is extremely easy. You're just going to put it right on top of that canister there, and you're going to screw it on. Very simple. Alright guys, we're going to start our boil test today. I have everything set up in the same little pan we used last time. I got the exact same amount of water, 1 cup. We're going to put it on the stove, see how long it takes to boil. There we go. I'm going to go ahead, put it on, hit start. Alright guys, I just moved the pot away. Now I know the timer says 1 minute and 53 seconds. It was closer to about 1 minute 45. I would say if I had to give it an exact number, I would give it 1 minute 43 seconds to boil 2 pots of water. Alright guys, now we're going to go ahead and get into our pros and cons. We're going to start with our pros today. Number 1 pro being that this stove is so extremely small. Compared to its main competitor, which is the Pocket Rocket 2.0, which I reviewed a couple weeks back, it is not even a fifth the weight of that. It's so extremely tiny. It is perfect for ultralight backpackers and anybody who wants a really light pack. Second is it's extremely simple little stove, only has the 4 moving parts. It's got the couple of pot holders and the flame adjuster. Third is that it boils water extremely fast. Not quite as fast as the Pocket Rocket 2.0. It's about 43 seconds slower, but still, that is not much. And the fourth and last pro being that it is pretty extremely cheap for the stove you get. It is only about $18 on Amazon. Alright guys, now we're going to go ahead and head into the cons. There is a few with this stove. Number 1 is actually its biggest pro, and is that its size. Because it's so small, it's got such a small area for the pot to sit on that unless you're using a really small pot, it might slip off, so you got to really be careful of that. Second con that came with my stove is that the top pot holders, they have these little L brackets on it so they can kind of clip down, if you can see that hopefully. And some of mine weren't quite cut enough so they are a bit higher than one other, which sits down firmly. So that is definitely a concern. Could spill out your food. Wouldn't be fun. Another con is this actually doesn't come with any wind screening, like any aluminum or anything like that. We did have one big gust that came through during our boil test, and it actually almost blew the flames out. So something I could see you having to be careful of in the future. A fun fact I want to throw out real quick is that the BRS 3000T is the #2 most used backpacking stove on the Appalachian Trail. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give a couple of last impressions of this stove. Overall, I really like it. I think it would be perfect if you're backpacking long distance, anything like that. Personally, for me, in like just a regular campsite, I don't see myself using it very much just because it's hard to balance a pot easily on there. And just the spill factor is so great with it. But overall, nice little stove. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching Travis Franco Outdoors. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a like and comment about this stove down below. Subscribe if you'd really like to. I'd really appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. He's out of here. Look, we got a little butterfly coming in on our shoot today. Look at that fella. Man, he's pretty.